feel like we're falling away. Maybe I just need to feel nothing to make it easier to turn away and leave. Maybe we're fan and flame, so why do I keep holding out my hand to get burned? I don't wanna clash anymore. I can hear the ghosts in the walls.
Hello and welcome back, I'm Sean. Today we're checking out one of the best mics in my opinion, and if you're a content creator looking for a simple setup, this is the one. Let's check it out. So a disclaimer, just to keep everything transparent, Maono did send me this microphone here along with a small fee to make this video, but they have no creative influence and I will still share my honest opinion about the product. So comparing to many microphones of this genre, you're really getting a fantastic mic here at a very small package. So just compare this to my DJI Mic 2 that I have or the Rode Wireless Go, you're really getting something really small, just like an earbuds case. And I like the convenience and how easy it is to get shooting. Just take it out of the case, plug in the receiver here to your phone and you're ready to record in a few seconds, so no need for complicated setups. I like that you get to change a lot of settings easily in the Maono Link app and you really can customize and have fun with this mic. And I also like the battery life that you get with something so small. You're gonna get 6 hours per charge for each transmitter and 30 hours in total with the case. And if you only need one transmitter at a time, you can just use one at a time and you get 12 hours in total just to use with the transmitter. So this microphone is also MFI or Made for iPhone certified, so you don't have to worry of it being unrecognizable or malfunctioning because it's not made for the iPhone. Also, I like that Maono really thought it through. With this mic, you don't need to reach out to your phone to tap it, if it's far away. So all you need to do is just double tap on this button here and it will either take a photo or a video depending on the mode on your phone. So you also don't have to worry about your phone running out of battery when you're filming, because all you gotta do is just plug a charger into the receiver and it will start charging your phone while you record. And with the receiver plugged in, you can still play audio through your phone speaker, so you don't need to keep plugging and unplugging your receiver in and out. You can just play audio normally. And finally, the microphone you get here is also a 360-degree capture, 6mm omnidirectional microphone, so it's gonna capture all the sounds around you. So here's something I think could be improved. And I understand that this is to keep size down, but the case here only feeds one receiver at a time, so you either store the Type-C one or the Lightning one, but not both at the same time. So secondly, Maono also gives you magnets so you can hide the transmitter behind your clothes, but there isn't anywhere in the case to actually store the magnets, so there's no way to just put the magnets in and close the case. So that you have to put this somewhere around you or just keep it and make sure you don't lose it. So that's one downside for me. But the good news is that Maono also gives you a carrying case so that you can just bring your microphone around, very convenient. And also on the receiver end, you need to know that for some cases that you use on your phone, you may need to remove the case in order to plug the receiver into your phone if you use a thicker case. So the Wave T1 Mini comes with a price tag of 219 ringgit for a set, or around 45 US dollars, and to be honest, it's a super good deal considering the competition comes in at way more expensive price tags, especially comparing to brands like DJI. So if you find value in what you hear and like what you see, do subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so the YouTube algorithm can pick this up. And if you want to buy this microphone, do check out my links below. So the mic quality on this microphone is great, and Maono have been specializing in making great microphones for podcasting or any production for that matter. So you know that Maono knows what they're doing when it comes to microphone output. And you can see that this microphone at the back is also a Maono microphone, and I've been rocking it since the day I got it. So you get clear and clean sound quality for all your recording purposes, and you also get various filters to change the warmth of brightness of the microphone. And so far I don't detect any distortion with this mic, and it sounds really good in every situation that I test them in. And you also get an AI noise cancelling, so if you're using it in noisy situation, this will still help you keep audio sounding good. Anyways, instead of talking about it, let's take a listen to the mic quality of this mic. So this is a test to see if the Maono Wave T1 Mini is a good microphone for you to create your videos or to create content with. So now I've connected to the Maono Link app and I actually have it clipped onto my clothes here, and to see how the microphone quality actually sounds like. So now I'm speaking in a relatively quiet environment. So what I'm going to do now is to turn on a simulated background noise so I can test out the noise reduction feature. So let's go. So now I have a simulated background noise playing in the background, and what I'm going to do is to turn on noise reduction, and here I'm going to keep it at slight noise reduction. So this is how the sound quality sounds like in a relatively noisy place. So I'm going to change it to moderate now, and I think it's going to cancel out more of that background noise, but I hope you can still hear me clearly. So now I'm going to change it to strong. So now it's cancelling out even more of that background sound. So I hope that it can actually pick up more of my voice. And now I'm just going to turn it to the maximum, which is super. And this is with super noise reduction. So the next thing that I want to try out is also the voice changer, because I think this is quite cool. Currently I'm in original, which is my original sound. So what I'm going to change now is change
it to uncle, and now this is directly recording my voice into a uncle voice, and it's in real time translating and converting my voice into this voice changer. So now I'm going to change it to
baby voice, and this is how my voice would sound like if I have a baby voice, apparently, according to Maono. And lastly, I'm going to change it to goddess, and this is how I would sound like if I am a goddess, apparently. So I think all of these are very fun features, but they are just something that you play around with. And now I'm going to change it back.
And now I'm going to change it back to original. There's also something called sound coloration. So if I were to turn this on, there's actually 4 that I can choose from. So you have voice enhancer. Okay, and this is how I'll sound like if I am in voice enhancer mode. Secondly, I'll change it to brightness, and this is how my voice would sound like in brightness mode. And lastly, I would change it to warm, and this is how my voice would sound like in a warm tone. And lastly, I would change it to huskiness, and this is how I would sound like if I have a husky type of voice. So now I'm going to turn off sound coloration, and that's my original voice again. So that's the test of the Maono Wave T1 Mini microphone. So I really like the design of this mic. First of all, it's tiny and small and sized mostly like an earbuds case. And just for comparison, this is the size of the DJI Mic 2, and you can see how much bigger this particular case is. And at the top here, you're gonna get a nice indentation with the Maono logo inside, making it look very professional. And at the front here is also the Maono branding, and at the bottom, you're gonna get a Type-C charging port. So the lid here doesn't have any hinge to hold it open, and inside you do get both the transmitter as well as the receiver in the middle, and everything fits nicely in the case. And as mentioned, you can only choose one connector to be stored inside the case, and there isn't any place to store the magnets inside. So just take note that this receiver is really small and it doesn't come with any battery, so it plugs into your phone or laptop and draws its power directly from there. There is the Maono branding and also 2 LED to tell you which transmitter is connected to it. You can also charge the phone via the Type-C port over here when you're plugging it in to record. So once you plug the mic in, it's basically plug and play. There's no setup, no complicated functions to deal with. Just plug it in and start talking. And the transmitter here is super small, and it's basically the size of my fingertip. There's also a nice Maono branding at the front along with an LED, and you also get a clip on the earbuds, so you can just clip this onto your clothes without using the magnet. There's also one button here to control the unit, and Maono also give you a wind muff to deal with pops as well as strong winds. So inside the app you get a nice picture of your new microphone, and above that you get the status of the transmitter and whether you're connected. Below that you get 16 levels of mic gain and also a mic meter to show you that the mic is recording and what is the level and whether or not you're peaking. Below that you also get to choose the noise reduction level, and under sound coloration you can change the tone of your voice, and you also get a sound playback wire speaker to choose from, which is a super convenient feature. And below that you're also going to get 4 sets of voices to change to if you want to have fun with your own recordings. So under the settings, you can also update the mic if there is a new firmware. So all in all, a great microphone, and most importantly, great design, making it something very easy to carry around and for your next shoot. I personally like it very much because those that I normally use are very bulky and it's not so convenient to bring it around. So this really opens up a lot of opportunity, and personally for me, I think anything that reduces the friction of you using it is something that you're just gonna use it more. If it's big, Yes, the sound quality is better, there's more functions, but it's so difficult to bring around, then you're not going to use it that much. If you also want to check out another review of a microphone from Maono, click here to check out the PD100X, or if you want to check out another video, you can also click here for my latest video. And I'll see you over at those videos.